Being ignored by a woman is not a nice experience, and many men out there don't even know what to do or act when being ignored. In the modern dating world, the pursuit of a romantic partner can sometimes feel like a mind game. You may find yourself in a situation where the woman you're interested in suddenly goes cold, leaving you puzzled and unsure of how to respond. This video is designed to empower you with techniques to regain control and shatter the ego of that woman who chose to ignore you. These strategies will help you flip the situation and emerge as the more desirable, high-value man. 1. Reciprocate the silence. When someone ignores you, the natural instinct is to double down on your efforts to gain their attention. However, this approach only feeds their ego and reinforces the idea that you're the one doing the chasing. Instead, match their silence with your own. By refusing to engage, you send a powerful message that you're not desperate for their validation. The moment you sense someone is purposely ignoring you, withdraw your energy and attention. Don't send follow-up messages or make attempts to reconnect. This abrupt shift in dynamics will catch them off guard and plant the seed of doubt in their mind. Maintain this silence consistently. Don't waver or give in to the temptation of reaching out, even if they try to bait you with sporadic breadcrumbs of attention. Your steadfast resolve will chip away at their ego as they realize their tactics are ineffective. The key is to display an abundance of other options in your life. Engage with friends, pursue hobbies, and generally live your best life. When they eventually attempt to re-engage, your indifference will be a stark contrast to their previous dismissive behavior, and they'll be left wondering what shifted the power dynamic. 2. Be the life of the party. While they're busy playing mind games, you should be out enjoying yourself and soaking up the admiration of others. When someone ignores you, it's the perfect opportunity to showcase your social prowess and desirability. Surround yourself with people who genuinely appreciate your company. Attend social gatherings, networking events, or any situation where you can shine. Let your confidence and charisma radiate, making it impossible for others to ignore your presence. Don't be afraid to flirt and engage with new people. While remaining respectful, make it clear that you're an individual in high demand. The more you project an aura of desirability, the more their ego will be bruised by the realization that they're missing out on someone truly special. If you happen to cross paths with the person who ignored you, greet them with a warm, genuine smile, but don't linger. Let them witness your vibrant social circle and the admiration you command from others. This subtle display of your worth will plant seeds of regret in their mind, chipping away at their ego. 3. Become a mystery. One of the most potent ways to destroy someone's ego is to become an enigma they can't quite figure out. When they try to ignore you, respond by shrouding yourself in an air of mystery that piques their curiosity. Limit the personal information you share with them, and keep your interactions brief and superficial. Don't overshare or reveal too much about your life, interests, or desires. This will create a sense of intrigue and leave them wanting more. Be purposefully vague about your plans and commitments. Don't offer up details about your whereabouts or activities unless directly asked. This will fuel their imagination and make them wonder what you're up to when they're not around. Cultivate an aura of confidence and self-assurance that makes you seem unruffled by their dismissive behavior. Act as if you're privy to a world they can't access, and let their ego wrestle with the possibility that you've moved on to greener pastures without them. 4. Showcase your accomplishments. While they're busy playing petty games, focus on achieving tangible successes in your personal and professional life. Nothing deflates an ego quite like witnessing the accomplishments of someone they've chosen to ignore. Pursue goals and ambitions that are meaningful to you. Whether it's excelling in your career, attaining a higher education, or mastering a new skill, dedicate your efforts to self-improvement and growth. Don't be shy about celebrating your victories, no matter how small. Share your accomplishments on social media, or casually mention them in conversation when appropriate. The key is to let this information organically reach the person who ignored you, planting seeds of regret in their mind. When they eventually take notice of your achievements, react with humility and grace. Don't gloat or rub their face in it. Simply carry yourself with the quiet confidence of someone who knows their worth, leaving their ego to grapple with the reality that they overlook someone exceptional. 5. Surround yourself with quality connections. Again, while they're busy playing games, invest your time and energy into nurturing meaningful connections with others. This not only enriches your life, but also serves as a powerful ego-deflating tactic. Cultivate a circle of friends and acquaintances who genuinely appreciate and support you. Engage in activities and interests that allow you to form deep bonds based on shared values and experiences. Make an effort to be a good friend and confidant to those in your inner circle. Offer a listening ear, sound advice, and steadfast loyalty. As you strengthen these connections, the person who ignored you will witness the richness of your social life and the depth of your character. When you cross paths with the person who dismissed you, let them observe the warmth and camaraderie you share with others. The sight of you surrounded by quality individuals who value your presence will strike a blow to their ego as they come to terms with the reality that they missed out on someone truly remarkable. 6. Practice indifference. One of the most powerful weapons in your arsenal is the art of indifference. By mastering the ability to remain emotionally detached, you strip their ego of the validation it craves. When you encounter the person who ignored you, greet them with a polite but disinterested demeanor. Avoid getting drawn into lengthy conversations or engaging in any behavior that suggests you're still invested in their approval. Respond to their attempts at communication with brief, succinct replies. Don't offer up additional information or show any signs of eagerness to reconnect. Your nonchalant attitude will gradually erode their ego as they realize their power to affect you has diminished. Maintain this indifference consistently, even in the face of their efforts to regain your attention. By refusing to take the bait, you communicate that you've moved on and no longer place any value on their validation, a crushing blow to their ego. 7. Embrace your authentic self. In the quest to attract a romantic partner, it's tempting to mold yourself into someone you believe they'll find desirable. However, this approach only feeds into their ego and gives them power over your sense of self-worth. Instead of trying to conform to their expectations, embrace your authentic self with confidence and pride. Celebrate the qualities that make you unique, and don't apologize for your quirks or idiosyncrasies. When you cross paths with the person who ignored you, let your true personality shine through. Share your genuine thoughts, opinions, and perspectives without filtering or watering them down. This display of self-assurance will be a stark contrast to their narrow-minded ego. By remaining true to yourself, you communicate that you don't require their validation to feel complete. This unwavering self-acceptance will chip away at their ego as they grapple with the realization that their dismissive behavior has failed to diminish your sense of self-worth. 8. Cultivate an air of abundance. Make a conscious effort to fill your days with activities, hobbies, and pursuits that bring you joy and fulfillment. Engage in new experiences, explore different interests, and expand your social circles. When you encounter the person who ignored you, let your actions and demeanor convey a sense of contentment and satisfaction. Speak enthusiastically about the various aspects of your life that bring you happiness and excitement. By expressing an abundant mindset, you communicate that their dismissive behavior has had little impact on your overall well-being. This projection of having a richly fulfilling life will strike at the core of their ego as they grapple with the reality that you've moved on and don't require their validation to feel complete. 9. Take the high road. While it's tempting to retaliate or seek revenge when someone ignores you, the most effective way to shatter their ego is to take the high road and respond with grace and class. Avoid sinking to their level or engaging in petty behavior. Resist the urge to badmouth them or spread negativity about their actions. Instead, carry yourself with dignity and poise, rising above the pettiness. If you happen to encounter them, be civil and courteous, but don't go out of your way to engage them in conversation. A simple, polite greeting is sufficient. This neutral, unbothered demeanor will perplex their ego, which may have expected a more emotional or confrontational response. By taking the high road, you position yourself as the more mature and level-headed individual. Their ego will struggle to reconcile their own childish behavior with your unflappable composure, gradually chipping away at their self-importance. 10. Focus on self-improvement. Ultimately, the most powerful way to destroy someone's ego when they ignore you is to concentrate your energy on self-improvement and personal growth. By continually striving to better yourself, you render their validation irrelevant. Identify areas of your life where you'd like to see progress or improvement. This could be in your career, relationships, physical health, or personal development. Set achievable goals and take consistent steps towards reaching them. As you make strides in your self-improvement journey, you'll naturally exude a sense of confidence and self-assurance. This aura of personal growth and self-belief will act as a stark contrast to the individual who chose to ignore you, stuck in their ego-driven mindset. When you eventually cross paths, let your personal growth and transformation speak for itself. Don't feel the need to explain or justify your progress. Simply embody the best version of yourself. Their ego will be forced to grapple with the reality that they overlooked someone truly exceptional, further diminishing their self-importance. While being ignored can be a blow to the ego, it also presents an opportunity to emerge as the more desirable, high-value individual. By implementing these strategies, you can effectively shatter the ego of the person who dismissed you, reclaiming your power and self-worth. Remember, the ultimate victory lies in focusing on your own growth and cultivating a life rich with fulfillment, leaving their ego to wither in the face of your unwavering self-assurance. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comment section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.